Hello everyone, so today we're gonna go shopping, and I know I've been pretty good at not doing that, but I have something coming up which I'm not gonna say anything about it. My mouth is shut. That's a rule I have. I don't say anything until the time comes. But I have to go shopping. I have to get a couple of things. I need to revamp my skincare. I'm pretty minimal, but still. And I put my moisturizer, my sunblock, but I don't feel that I've been as diligent as I can be. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things I don't do. Like, I don't exfoliate as much, and I want to do that now because, like I said, I have something coming up, so I want my face to be extra polished. But let me just show you what I'm wearing. I am wearing this Ralph Lauren top that I've had for a while. It's a silk top, and it has a little bit of lace in the center. And super comfortable, and the jeans are from H&M, and yeah, love this look. And my belt is from Zara. It's a burgundy belt that I purchased, I think it was last year. I wear it a whole lot, super inexpensive as well. My necklace is a vintage necklace. I can't remember the brand, but I did purchase this years ago in a vintage store, and it has a little lapis stone on the top. I wish the camera could really capture how perfect the gold on this necklace is, because that's the thing that I love about vintage costume jewelry. The quality was just so good back in the days. I feel like they don't make them like that anymore, but this one is perfect. Like, I feel like on camera it doesn't look as good in person. This is perfect gold. There's no tarnish to it, so I just love it. It's really pretty. And then Missouri, a ring someone gave me, Missouri. And then this my mother-in-law gave me like 2 years ago. So yeah, and Missouri, and yeah, that's it. That's what I'm wearing. So we're gonna head out because it's getting late, and today is Friday, so I have to pick up the kids soon. So I'm gonna have enough time to walk around and not be rushing. So let's go. Okay, so yesterday your girl went ham. At least for a while. Listen, I think that for a content creator, I'm very conservative in terms of shopping. At least I think so. I've seen a lot of content creators and they're constantly shopping, which is, trust me, I'm not hating on it. Everybody can do whatever works for them. But for me, I usually don't do that anymore. I don't really go out and shop like crazy. So I actually really enjoyed myself. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna start off with skincare because I can confidently recommend these products. Very, very confidently. I'll be shocked if one of you do purchase this and not like it, because wow, I just used it on my face and my face looks like I went to the spa. And so I'm going to tell you the story very, very quickly. I went into Sephora and almost as soon as I went in, I forgot what I was asking for. I think I asked for the Lancome eyeliner, and there was this really nice guy that worked there who automatically jumped in and said, I can help you. And I don't know, we just started talking and I said to him, like, I feel like my skin needs a little bit of sprucing up. I feel like I haven't really taken care of it as much as I should, especially the summer and all the sun that I took in. As much as I love being tanned, it does affect, you know, the texture of your skin. You know, it does damage your skin. So automatically he said, I know what I'm going to recommend for your skin type. I just know that you're going to love it, and I use it myself. And he had beautiful skin. So I was like, okay, sold. And then when I saw the prices, it was even better, because I was like, okay, it's affordable. It's a Korean line, which honestly, just Koreans have beautiful skin. I think that a lot of the products are really good. Most of them are clean lines. So I was excited when he told me that. And basically it's called, I hope I'm not gonna pronounce this incorrectly, but Innisfree, I think it's what it's called. I don't know if you could see it on there. But I saved the little, I saved the boxes so I could show you how they come, because obviously I already did my skincare. You saw the clips of me doing it. But I want you to just take a look at my skin. My skin is so hydrated. Again, my camera has been acting up. Sometimes it's not capturing things the way that I want, but my skin looks extremely hydrated right now. It feels so rejuvenated. Let me see if I could fix the lighting a tiny bit. Hang on. Okay, so I tried darkening it a little bit. This is more like my skin color. Now I can see it, because I looked a little bit, it just looked washed out. But right now you can actually see this is exactly what I look like. And I just want you to look at my skin. It's extremely hydrated. I did all of the steps, which I will be talking to you about, on my neck, even here, and my face. And as you can see, my face is super, super hydrated. So I'm extremely happy with it. And again, once you figure the prices, you're gonna also thank me, because it's very, very affordable. So, all right, so I'm gonna start with the first step, okay, which is this one. It is the Green Tea Enzyme Vitamin C Brightening Toner Pads, which I have never used toner pads ever, I don't think, that I can remember. You guys know that I'm pretty minimal in my skincare. But I think as I get older, I really need to pay attention to those like little steps that I'm missing. And he recommended this to me immediately. He said, this is so good for your skin. I do get a lot of freckles, as you already know, which I love. I've learned to love my freckles. However, that being said, I'm very sensitive to the sun. So the moment I start taking in a lot of sun, my freckles darken, which is fine, but what I'm afraid of is them joining. So he told me, use a brightening pad. And this one is great because it has two sides. One side is to exfoliate your skin, and the other side is to kind of like hydrate it. He also said that he had been using it because he had a lot of acne. He showed me photographs. I wish I would have taken his Instagram and his TikTok, because he showed me one of his posts, I think, on TikTok. If I ever go back and I find out, I'll let you know his name. But his face just transformed with these products, and he had a lot of acne here. I don't have a problem with acne, thank God, but I'm just mentioning it in case someone does have like maybe oilier skin and has that issue. This is good for that as well. But he did say to me, you need to exfoliate and hydrate your skin every single day. because it's gonna make a difference in how your skin looks even with makeup. And I agree with him, my skin looks super polished. And when I went into Sephora, I noticed that my skin was very dry, and I was feeling it too. I could feel my skin being very dry. So this felt amazing on my skin. I love it so much. I'm gonna get my mom on this because she was going to purchase the whole line, but she said, you know what, you try it first. If you like it, I'll go and get it. So believe me, I'm gonna be talking to her. And this is what it looks like. And it comes with the little spatula to grab the pads. This way you don't dirty it. And then it comes with the little pads inside, which of course you toss when you're done using it. And he told me to do this every single morning and you're gonna see a difference. So that's the first step. Then I went in with the serum, which is, oh, okay. So this is why I kept the box. So I wanted you to see. This is a value pack, which he gave to me, because you can purchase the serum separately from the sunblock. But I did mention to him that sunblock was super important for me. It's something that I always use. And so he said, take the value pack, because this is $35 and it's the serum plus the sunblock. So I was like, give it to me. So this is what the serum looks like. And again, felt so amazing on my skin as soon as I put it in. I want to mention that sometimes serums stay on the surface of your skin, and that's been my experience with so many serums. They're super overpriced, very expensive, and the majority of them stay on the surface of your skin. You do not feel them actually sinking in your skin. And this one, I'm telling you, I'm so confidently going to recommend this to you guys, because I only used it one time, and I never recommend something based off of one use, because, you know, it's risky. But I loved it so much, and I can feel my skin just sucking up the serum, that I'm going to recommend it right off the bat. All of these things. And the serum was no exception. Great. And also very affordable. Don't quote me, maybe it was 28 or 30, something like that alone, but you can get the value pack, like I said. This was affordable as well. I think this was 30. The whole line is very affordable. So, and then this is the sunblock that it came with, which of course, you know me, I never leave my house without sunblock. That's the one thing that I'm super picky about. No matter what, sunblock is going on my face, and you should too. And then the other thing that he recommended, and it was only because I took all of this in my little basket, was getting ready to leave, and then I remembered that I needed eye cream. And let me put the light on. And my mom was the one that was like, Heidi, you need eye cream, because I can tell you haven't been taking care of your eyes. She said they were super dry, and she was right. So I went back, I started looking, and he saw me again, and he's like, oh, what are you looking for? And I said, the Shiseido eye cream. He said, I have something better for you. I know you're gonna love it. I can tell you have good skin. This is gonna be better. It's more affordable, and the formula is similar but better. And so he recommended the Laneige water. Let me put my glasses on for this, because I can't see. Okay, so it's called Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Eye Cream. Okay, it looks like this. And it also comes with a little spatula like this. And again, I am so impressed with his recommendations that, again, I'm going to recommend the eye cream as well. I think it was 48, something like that. Maybe a little bit less. I can't remember exactly. I will link everything in the description box. But again, almost instantly, it hydrated my eyes. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but they just look very, very hydrated. It's also good for like puffiness underneath the eye. And Shiseido, the one product that I love from Shiseido that's, you know, I've spoken about on my channel so many times, is the night cream. That's the one that I find to be their best product personally. The eye cream, not so much. I kind of go back and forth with it. It's the better one of the ones I have tried. But now that I tried this one, I really love it. It felt really nice on my skin. I mean, you could see. I don't have concealer on, by the way. You know that I really don't love concealer too much. I do have it. I own a concealer, which is the Chanel. But I want you to see how full this is. I purchased this at, I don't even know. I'm embarrassed to say, maybe 2 years ago. Who knows? But I still have a lot left because I really don't use concealer. It's not something I use often. I usually will use it if like I have an event or, you know, I just want to look extra nice in a photograph. But for the most part, I don't like concealer. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't like how it feels on my eye. I don't like how it sometimes creases, because as much as you can try to avoid it, it does happen. So I don't like that look. But as you can see, my eyes look very hydrated. They're not puffy at all. So super happy with the things that I purchased in Sephora. And that says a lot, because I think that when it comes to skincare, it's so hard to try new products because you just don't know how your skin is going to react to it. You don't know if it's gonna deliver on what it's promising. And most of the time it's very pricey stuff. So I'm super thankful to this guy for recommending these things, because I am beyond happy, and I promise you you're gonna like it, because I have a feeling this is gonna be good for many skin types. I think it's a clean line as well. So yeah, that's what I got at Sephora. And let me get the rest of the stuff. Hang on. Then, oh, this is a little gift that I got from Sephora. It's a little keychain. Let me show it to you. One of the ladies that was working there, I know everyone was so nice that day. She's like, wait, I have a gift for you. And I was like, does that mean I have to get something else? She's like, no, I just want to give it to you. I was like, okay, thank you. But it's really nice. It's a little keychain for like hand sanitizer, and it's from Superglue. It looks like this. Super cute. I'm definitely gonna be using that. All right, let me put that there. Okay, so then I went to Chanel. Because, okay, so I have a bone to pick with Chanel, because this is something that they're very consistent with. I've been using Chanel lipsticks and makeup since I was 18, and I'll tell you why. Not because I purchased it, I didn't have the money for it, trust me, but because on my prom, I went to go get my makeup done with a makeup artist there. And the catch to that was, okay, you get your makeup done, but you buy like maybe $150 worth of their products. And my mom was like, let's do it, because my mom loves spending money on makeup and beauty products. Those are the two things that she never hesitates to spend money on. And we got hooked because, let's face it, their products are great. They really are. They're pricey, but you know, it's Chanel. But the bone that I have to pick with them, but I have one issue with them, is that every time you fall in love with a lipstick shade or anything, you go back, you look for it, discontinued. Either discontinued or reformulating, whatever you want to call it. But it's annoying, because a lot of the times I fall in love with a shade, I go back and they don't have it. And that's exactly what happened to me this time. Let me see where it is. I fell in love with this shade. It's a nude shade. It's an everyday shade, nothing major, nothing fancy, but let me see what number it is. It's number 432, and it's called Cecile. So fell in love with it. I don't have it anymore. So that would be the one thing that I don't like about Chanel, and I need to stop doing that, because, you know, I think that a lot of women fall in love with a certain shade, especially lipstick shade, and they don't want to change it. They want to keep it, especially the everyday lipstick. According to the sales rep, she said that they're reformulating this particular line that they make. So there you go. I couldn't get it. However, but no worries. I found another shade. Of course I would. Why wouldn't I, right? And okay, so just these, I'm going to speak on pricing. I don't like to talk about prices, because I do think that everybody's budget is different, and I respect that, you know. But I'm only going to mention it because it's just gotten so pricey. Just for these two items, it was $100. So I did feel a tad bit guilty, I'm not gonna lie. But that being said, I spoke to the girl and I said, I want a lip liner that doesn't move. I want it to stay. I want to lift this color, because this is kind of like a nude color, but it's a tiny bit too nude. And so she said to me, just add a lip liner. And I said, the problem I have with lip liners is they don't last on my lips, and I don't want to spend X amount of money on a lip liner that doesn't last. She said, I promise you this one's going to last on your lips. She put it on her hand. She tried to take it off with her hand and it wouldn't move. So I said, okay, let's give it a good try. So I got this lipstick in hang on. Shade 812, and it's called Beige Brut. And it's a different line from this one because, like I said, they're reformulating this particular line. I love this line because this is very hydrating, this lipstick in particular. But she said this one is similar and it's very pigmented, so I like that. It looks like this. And hang on, how do you, it had to be super fancy. Look, I was trying to figure out how to open this like that, but actually you need to do this and it pops up. Of course, Chanel would do something different. And it looks like this. It looks a lot darker on the actual lipstick than it is on the lips. Let me swatch it so you could see. But this is what it looks like. To me, it's the perfect nude because it's not overly nude. It's noticeable, but it's perfect for every day. And then I combined it with their more popular lip liner. Let me tell you the shade as well. This one is shade 164. Okay, she said this is their more popular one. So I'm gonna swatch it so you could see. But it mixes really nicely with this lipstick. Comes with a little brush if you just want to like smooth it out. Which I use lip liner, but in a diffused way. I don't want it to be seen. I do it more so that I can mix it with the lipstick. It can last longer. It also makes your lips a little bit plumper, and then a shade darker. So that's the liner right there. See how it goes perfectly? So yeah, that's what I got. I got two things from Chanel, but like I said, I'd rather have two things that I really love and that I'm going to use than a bunch of lipsticks that I'm not gonna, you know, reach for. And to be honest, most women usually will stick to one lipstick. This is what I find. No matter how many lipsticks you have, most people have like one that's their favorite that they tend to go to the most. So that one's gonna be my everyday. So let me get the other stuff, 1 second. Okay, so here's the rest. Hang on, let me just check something. Okay, then I went to the Gucci boutique that they had there, which was so pretty, by the way. You saw it in the vlog. Cute little bag. And I wanted an eyeliner again that doesn't run, that is smudge free, specifically because I have an event coming up and I just want to make sure that my makeup stays put. And I find that this one, just, I don't know if they've changed the formula, but the Art Liner by Lancome just doesn't do it for me anymore. It kind of, I have it on right now, so you know, it's a good eyeliner, but it's definitely not smudge free. It does move around a little bit and I don't like that. So I wanted one that was a little bit more precise and can last all day. And one of the ladies there, she really recommended this one, which is, let me put my glasses. Stilo Definition L'Obscure. So it's felt tip eyeliner, long lasting. Looks like this. Show you. Like that. So yeah, hopefully this will do the trick for me because like I said, I really need a liquid eyeliner that really works very well. By the way, if you want a waterline eyeliner, she recommended this same line. They have one that's really good. She told me that a lot of women have told her that they have like watery eyes that water a lot, and that liner really works very well. So I will link that one as well just in case, but I haven't tried it, so I cannot say anything about like if it's really good or anything. So got that. Oh wait, I forgot to show you something else that I got at Chanel. Oh my god, as soon as I smelled this, I was like, oh my gosh, I need this in my life. I really need this in my life. It's not a want, it's a need. And I plan on wearing this on that night because I want to remember it. You know, a fragrance really does remind us of either people or certain moments in our life or events, things like that. That's what I love about a fragrance. Like if you wore a fragrance for your wedding, you're gonna forever remember that fragrance and connect it to your wedding. Or say you visited France and you tried one of their fragrances and wore, you know, a French fragrance there, you're gonna always tie it to that particular memory. And that's what I love about a fragrance. So I really wanted to wear a new fragrance on that night, and just feel special, so I can remember it, because it's kind of a big deal for me. So this is the Coco Noir Chanel, and it's the Eau de Perfume. I purchased a smaller one because I'm going to be traveling with this, so this one's just easier. It fits in my purse, but this is the type of fragrance where a little goes a long way. And I went to the mall before I purchased this, and I put it here, walked the entire mall. Even in the night when I went to take a shower, it was still so strong on my wrist, and it was a tiny little splash of it. So I love that. I love a perfume or a fragrance that can last all day long, and it smells beautiful. It smells so elegant. The salesperson said, this is definitely a rich woman scent, and I said, give it to me. I'm not rich, but it's okay. You know, we'll wear the rich woman fragrance for one night. So yeah, I'm super excited to wear this. I got that. I contemplated whether or not I wanted to show this to you, because you're not going to fully understand where I'm going with this until you know where I'm going. And I can't tell you yet. But this is definitely an outfit that when I thought of the place, I said, this is it. This is an outfit I could wear there. It's edgy, it's fun, it's different, it's exciting. Nothing like I've ever worn before, which I love. I love that. I love wearing something that wouldn't necessarily be something I would reach for automatically, but looks good, feels good, and I feel good in it. It's a go. And it was at Victoria's Secret, which Victoria's Secret lately has been really impressing me. Like, I could never go there just for like underwear or bras, because they always have like a section where they have like activewear or just things that you could wear out, and I love it. So I'm gonna start off with the pants, because this is what initially made me actually look at this particular line. But it's this see-through pants, wide all the way down, and if you notice, there's shorts underneath it. I don't know if you could tell, but right here, you see that, how it ends? These are shorts. Let me see if I can get it out so you could see. See? There's shorts underneath it. And so it's kind of like athleisure wear. The back has these nice pockets on them. But the way that this fits, again, this is the type of thing you're gonna have to see on my body to really appreciate. You can't appreciate it this way. On the bottom, it has an adjuster, so you can make this tighter in the ankle, and it could be kind of like a barrel look if you like. If not, you can use it more of like wide leg. But the fit is amazing. I absolutely love it. I did, for reference, get this in an extra small. It fits so nice, very, very comfortable. The waistband is super soft, just kind of sits perfectly on your waist, doesn't dig on your waist, which I hate when pants do that. And honestly, again, the type of thing you need to see on my body, but this is very, very, very chic. You know, it's not, I would think, for everybody, but if you have kind of an edgy side and you want to wear something very like fashion forward, this is it. They fit amazing. And I went ahead and got the jacket as well. They are sold separately, so you have to pay for each piece. And I almost went just for the pants, but then I said to myself, they complement each other so well. And the good thing is I can wear them together, but I could also wear them separately, because this jacket is absolutely a jacket that I could wear with leggings, with jeans, pretty much anything. Again, very fashionable, very chic. I love the detail of the jacket, and it's also see-through. The material is really nice as well. I went to Zara after this, and I did see some pieces like this, so I guess this is kind of a trend right now for the fall, but the quality wasn't as good as this. I prefer this. This feels really nice, and I think this will wash very, very nicely, and I just love the detail on it. But it's just a jacket like this. It does have the pockets in the front. It's see-through all the way through, and it has the adjusters. Where did I see it? Oh, right here. You can adjust this and make this a little bit tighter. So I fell in love with it. Absolutely love this outfit. I cannot wait to style it and wear it and take photos, and this way you guys can see it. But that's all for my haul. My battery is about to turn off, I can tell. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to see you next time because I have a couple of surprises. So if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.